Hey, how's it going? Now that's the same line that I keep on hearing from these SDRs, BDR, or those cold callers or appointment setters online that, if you want to reach out to to who you want to be and get that customer right away to book that appointment or to close that deal, don't tell them, hey, how's it going right away, right off the bat when they answer the phone call, right? Because think about it, where you get information of that customer that you are talking to, they probably been getting calls every day, and then someone telling, hey, how's it going right away? That's too generic, right? Like when they hear, hey, how's it going right away? They probably hung up on you. Or if you just tell them, hey, how's it going? Yeah, this is, right? They will think it's a sales guy. I'm gonna hang up on this one because I gotta do something better this day. Just 80%, 90% of the time, they will probably hang up on you, right? Now, what you could do better, and that's been working with me. Just to give a heads up, I've been doing this for 3 years right now. Just decided to help you guys with because I usually also look for videos on YouTube just to educate myself for good methodologies, strategies. And at this point, I'll listen to Santino, Dan Lok for a different approach and methodology, and that helped me a lot, right? But yeah, don't use, hey, how's it going right away, right off the bat. Now, what you could do is you could ask their first name, hey, Charlie, right? Hey, and they will respond to you, hey, yeah, what's up? This is Charlie, right? Now, reason why I do that is that when somebody call you, tell them your first name, very confused, right? Of course, that's your name. You're gonna tell them, yeah, this is Christian, what's up? Or this is Charlie, what's up? Right? And you just bought yourself 15 seconds or 30 more seconds to control the call, right? Now, this is the very important part right here that you don't want to miss, okay? Now, you tell them who you are, what company are you with, what you do, right? Now, again, who you are, what your company is, and what you do. Just for example, Charlie, right? Awesome. Yeah. See, this is Christian from XYZ company. We do advertising for business like yours. See, and after that, pay attention to this. Hear me out. After you tell them your name, your company with, what you guys do, tell them this line right away. Yeah, this is Christian from XYZ company. We do advertising locally. See, I'm just calling you real quick because, or yeah, I'm just calling you real quick. See, I changed my intonation, my diction right there. That's a really important part. Because when you say it, this is Christian from XYZ company, and I'm just calling you because, see, the diction, the energy, you gotta have that energy right there. See, I'm just calling you real quick, and you gotta use the word real quick just for them to think it's just gonna be quick. Okay, what's up, right? In, because if you use, yeah, I'm just calling you because we are been doing this for a year now. We focus in the industry that you guys are doing. I think we're gonna be good. That's gonna be a hung up right there. I'm telling you. What you want to do is that, hey, I'm just calling you real quick to find out who's who and you know get the lay of the land. Be confused, right? Don't sound too robotic. I'm just calling real quick just to get the lay of the land for find out who's who and get the lay of the land for how you guys are doing with the advertising. Is that something you have control with, or you kind of have someone that does that for you, right? Now, of course, 20% are gonna hang up. That's part of cold calling. That's part of it. But you have 80% chance for them to tell you, yeah, I'm the one doing that. We have someone that does that for them. Of course, if they tell you, yes, I'm the one that has been doing that, acknowledge it. Yeah, I'm the one. Awesome. That must have been really challenging for you to do that at the same time, you managing the thing. But you can also move in the different direction after they tell you that it's them working on that specific, project or something that you just asked them or the advertising part. But most of the time, okay, they will also, or 50%, okay, they will tell you, you know what, I have someone that does it for our company. We have a vendor. We have we have someone that does it for us. We don't need your services. Thank you. Now, most of the people I know, they're very negative with that part. They will, okay, Mr. Customer, thank you for your time, and that's it. They'll mark that customer as not prospect or not a lead, right? And you don't do that. You just got yourself 15 more seconds, or you also got yourself an information you could use. It depends on how you use it. Do you just put that one to the notes, or do you control the call? Now, what I do that has been working for me as well for more than a year now is that I acknowledge it. Hey, awesome. You have somebody that does it for you. That's awesome. Yeah, they must have been really doing a pretty good job putting you in the very first page of Google. How is that going on so far? Now they will think, are we on the very first page of Google? Right? Now, reason why I said that is that being in the very first page of Google in terms of businesses or advertising is really hard. It takes a lot of time. Backlinks, those IT stuff right there. It's really hard to do that. You're making them evaluate that are we, those kind of stuff. Or maybe I could tell them that must have been, oh, awesome, that's good. They must have been really doing a pretty good job giving you 10 calls a day from the advertising. How is that going on so far? Are you the one answering all of those calls? No, again, they will think, am I getting that volume of calls in a daily basis, right? And then they will probably respond to you, yeah, you know what, we're not getting that much of a call, but I think we're doing good. Or they will tell you maybe we're not doing getting that call. How do you do that? Right? You got to pay attention to your customer you're talking to, so you really can control the call. Now, what I usually do is that, I mean, what most of the people respond to when I say that is that, you know what, because you're setting the expectation way too high, right? But really, you just want to make them evaluate the situation and their company that they are working with as of the moment. They must have been giving you 100,000 of exposure. How do you really get those customer? I'm curious. How do you answer those phone calls in a daily basis? If they will, again, they will think, are we getting that calls? Are we getting that exposure? We need to, and then maybe you could tell them, it seems to me that you've been in the industry for quite some time now, and you telling me that you're not getting that much of a call. I mean, that should be something that you are also getting from now, right? But yeah, most of the time they will not ask, "Oh, is that something your company do?" They will not tell you that. You gotta control the call. Again, you gotta lead them to the way where you want to be. Now, it seems to me, Mr. Customer, that you've been in this industry for quite some time now. Now, you should be getting calls like yesterday, right? Gotta add a little humor to it. Just they could smile. Okay, this guy has a little sense of humor. Okay, and after that, you should be getting calls like yesterday. Yeah, I should be. I should be. They should be thinking right now whether they'll be calling the services. They probably thinking about it all night, right? But really, what you're trying to do here is that making them evaluate and ask more details for your company. Is that something your company do? Can you convert me 10 calls? Or most of the time they will not really ask them. I mean, they will not really ask that specific question, right? So you making them ask that question for you to tell them the information without being more salesy. This is a consultative approach that we're doing right here, right? But if they don't, because now you gotta move to the story of the sale. If they didn't respond to you or if they didn't ask you, you know what? I'm not really getting that much of a call. How are you guys doing that? Or can you do that? Or is that something your company do? Now, if they did not ask those questions, you don't know how to move forward with, right? Now, this technique, story of the sale, you want to tell them a story. Yeah, Mr. Customer, because usually I speak to whatever their role is or their position. So, say for example, they're a business owner, right? Because yeah, usually I speak to um, business owner like you in the cleaning industry, and what they usually tell me is that they have not been getting that calls as well, but they've been in the industry for quite some time now. They should be getting calls as well, like yesterday, right? But what they found out when they tried using my method, right? What's working with them is that they've been also subscribed to us. They give it a shot. I talked to my cleaning services as well in a different area like you do. He gave it a shot for just 15 days and has been, giving me some gift. He wants to give me some gift, something like that. Yeah, I talked to Mike the other day, or maybe that's too salesy. If you can hear, that's too salesy. But yeah, keep it in general. I usually speak with business owner like you. What they usually tell me is that this and that and this and that. They've not been getting the exposure that they want, or getting calls that they need in the daily basis. But what is actually working with them is that what actually work with them is that they give it a shot. They give our company a shot, or they give ABC company a shot, which is your company, okay? So they give it a shot for 15 days, and what they found out is that they've been actually getting that a lot of exposure because they have the credibility and reputation online, right? Now you can use those ones, the ROI as well. You could use that if you're also going to close that sale. Because what I do possess this knowledge is I usually close deals on the very first call. So you gotta pay attention to who you're talking to, what they're telling you, so you can move throughout the conversation, right? Just using those words with the right diction, right tonality could give you a sale. So I have a whole lot of techniques, methodologies, and strategies that I can help you out with maybe in the future, but at this point, this is the only thing that I can help you out with. Leave in the comment if you have something that you want me to get more in depth. Also, in terms of emails, I could also um, be, I mean, help you out with that because I have also a good subject lines that I could maybe share to you guys. And if you guys have some advice to me as well on what I've been doing right now, but right now I've been doing really good at this point, but I want to hear from you guys as well because I'm that guy who really want to learn from different people what's working with them so I could use that throughout my career as well because I'm just 22 years old and been in this industry for 3 years now. I started working when I was 19 years old. Um, yeah, I want to hear from you guys as well. Right, any if there is anybody listening to this or if there's anybody even watching this, right? Tell me. I want to hear from you.